looking today?
It's looking bad today. That's how it's looking. Cole gonna break some shit. And if he don't break some shit, he gonna beat the out of him. Over him. Oh, nice. Oh.
Could shape up the same way, where Shakur comes in and shows Teo, like, yeah, okay, you've been at 140 for whatever, I'm still the better boxer. So that 10-pound gap or the 5-pound gap, it didn't matter as much as you thought. But then again, Teo saying it didn't matter to him either. That can be the case. Teo could come in and not surprise Shakur maybe, but surprise a lot of the viewing audience with his boxing ability.
Performance, Shakur's showing that dimension, showing that attitude, showing that competitiveness, showing that dog like people like to show or like to talk about, and they wanted to see in Shakur.
Teofimo Lopez trains intensely every day, improving speed, footwork, and reflexes while preparing mentally and physically for Stevenson's challenge.
That's the second time that happened to you. Yeah. And I didn't even touch your body.
Shakur Stevenson trains intensely in camp, focusing on technique, speed, and strategy, preparing meticulously for his upcoming fight with Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah. Hey, you know no recording smart, right?
No problem.
3, 2, 1, work. It's on.
Okay. Well, you're good. You're smart.
Yeah.
You think.
Yeah.
Okay. Boxing is 90% above the shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay. And all you need this is you can whack. Okay. A few things you tighten up, it's gonna be a trap.
Right. Yeah, you good fighting, okay? Nice one. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was fun work. Yeah.
Come here, man. Good. Come. Back.
Yeah, good, you know, technical, both fingers, so good, world class, good to be in there with a world class operator and see how far off I am, and timing's unbelievable.
Inside music camp, Teo hits the bags non-stop, improving strength, endurance, timing, and technique while preparing intensely for the fight.
Now, the boxing world know that we brothers and we'll never fight each other. And just being around him in his camp, man, is nothing but positive energy. And everybody wanting to be great. He like my big brother, man. Like, he is my big brother, honestly. You know, he got all the wisdom in the world, especially when it comes to defense. So he's just making sure I stay sharp on my defense and not getting hit.
Somebody's be there. Somebody's due to be there. Nobody. Later than they say.
Hey, you speak Spanish?
Teo revisits Shakur's past fights, analyzing carefully, and says, this time is different. Staying confident in his skills and strategy.
I want to say like TV friendly because it depends on, you know, which either guy, what game they come with concerning is Shakur going to use nothing but his legs? Is Teo going to do just enough because Shakur may offset him a bit and give him a look that he never seen before? I have Shakur winning. I think Teo, concerning explosiveness, he get it. Rapid speed, he get it. But I think when it comes to the craft and fundamentals, you have to go with Shakur. To me, he's a lot more seasoned. And plus, I just believe Teofimo, he makes mistakes to me you just can't make when you're fighting Shakur.
Like what?
You can't be overcommitting. You can't approach his offense range with your lead hand down, especially since Shakur is a southpaw. Because that means if you're orthodox and you're approaching Shakur with your lead hand down, you're actually closer to what? His jab hand. And we all know Shakur got one of the best jabs, especially from a south.
Teo's trainer says they're implementing many new strategies and techniques in camp, preparing him smarter and stronger for the Shakur fight.
Card is incredible by itself. You know what I mean? We already know how the card is. We got Keyshawn on it, Jarrell Miller on it, Shushu Carrington's like, so, you know, it's a great card, but I'm going with Shakur for the win.
Okay, with that being said, then what does Teo got to do to win?
He has to get Shakur up. How would I say this? I don't want to just make it seem like come across as if Shakur is novice, but the times that Shakur is putting himself against the ropes, this is the time that Teofimo is going to have to depend on his explosiveness. He's going to have to depend on his offset lead right hands. He's going to have, but even doing that, Teo, everything with Teo comes off his front foot, his explosiveness, his speed, everything. So it's almost like whenever the times he get Shakur up against the rope, he got to pick his shots well, but then after that he have to be ready to defend, because with Shakur the return is always coming. So he got to go into the offensive lane, but he have to go into.
For the Shakur fight, Teo is fully determined, focused, and ready to give everything to take the belt this time.
I'll make it happen.
Beautiful matchup. You know, you guys have a long history in the amateurs as well, and it's nice to hear that you guys can be friends and be able to want to fight each other. But what you guys have in common is you guys want to fight the best. You know what I'm saying? So it seems to me there's a lot of mutual respect there. How does that fight play out? I mean, you gotta keep it real, right?
Hey man, like I said, I believe I'll beat any fighter on the planet of Earth. Me at my best beats everybody. So I ain't gonna give you no prediction. But Teo is a bad motherfucker. I respect Teofimo. I respect his skills. I respect that he fights everybody. Teo is not no fighter that ducks anybody. He wants to fight the best, and he'll get in the ring with anybody. So
Teo says it's just business, but he's working hard and focused on winning the undisputed title he's chasing passionately.
You know, maybe Shakur is approaching his prime. Teofimo is in his prime, and it's going to be a hell of a fight. I just can't wait to see it as a boxing fan. I can't wait to turn on the TV and watch all the fights, actually.
Absolutely. Steve Main, thank you for the two-piece. Shakur, Devin, Keyshawn, Teo, Ryan, waiting on Boots to move up to 154, and hands down, no one in 154 and down can beat Boots. Boots by knockout.
Boots already at 154, so what are they talking about?
Yeah. But yeah, so that face-off was very interesting. You know, it seems like Teo plays a lot of mind games. And
Teo says he's faced personal battles and worked on himself privately, pushing limits and growing in ways nobody else knows.
Brought the media's attention. And one of them was, you know, when they were talking about the when they were going to meet. They felt like they were going to meet later on in their career. You know, Teo was talking about the amateurs, or how good Shakur was from like 114 to like, I forget what number it was. But, you know, he emphasized that, you know, when I was at 140, you was at 130. You know, now that we hear, Shakur says to him, you know, now that you see me, I'm a lot bigger than what you thought, right?
Yeah, I heard him say that, yeah.
Then he said that in the same token, we felt like, you know, you capitalized off of the fact that Loma was smaller than you. You know, big factors into the fight. Teo answers, you know, skills pay the...
Teo commented that Shakur was better during his amateur days, but now he's focused, prepared, and confident in his own abilities.
Most part, I see Shakur sitting back and forcing Teo to come in and get him.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't see it. Teofimo has had some boring fights by himself. You know what I mean? It ain't like Shakur the only one that had boring fights. He's had some big knockouts, but he's had some really boring fights too.
I was right here watching some film the other day, just trying to, you know, set up our thing for our breakdown for the fight. And I'm like, man, like, it's just hard to stay tuned into this. I'm 4 or 5 rounds in. I'm like, on to the next.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna say this. I'm thinking Shakur is loving the attention he's getting from his last fight against William Zepeda. That he brought the dog out. He's finally fighting. He read.
Shakur Stevenson enters the fight with full confidence in his skills and experience. Knowing he has grown as a fighter, he has improved physically, gained reach, and refined his technique, making him a much tougher challenge than before. No longer the smaller, less experienced opponent, Shakur believes he can handle Teofimo Lopez on his terms. His focus is on executing his game plan, controlling distance, and capitalizing on any mistakes with discipline, composure, and a clear understanding of his abilities. Shakur is determined to prove that his growth and experience make him ready for this high-stakes matchup.
You know, he's going back, Sean, to hitting and moving, hitting and backing out. Well, then it's like, all right, that nigga, you know, brother ran all night again. Back to the running. Not saying, you know, because, you know, yes, he's a skillful fighter, but if you don't engage, they're going to call you a runner. And he don't like that terminology. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
that's his nature. His
right.
nature is defense first, defense second, offense third.
Damn.
The thing that I like about Shakur though is, you know, we already know the statistical numbers in terms of how much he gets hit per round and even per fight, which is
low.
But the other side of that is offensively, he's very accurate. Very accurate. So while we don't like that he might throw 30, 40 punches around, he's usually on point when he throws. He don't miss.
I agree, but we like savagery, man. Come on, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Tim Bradley breaks down the matchup between Teo and Shakur, focusing on strategy and exploiting weaknesses. He notes that keeping Teo off balance and guessing is crucial. Maintaining a strong jab in his face forces Teo backward, preventing him from dictating the pace. While Teo moves his feet, he frequently makes mistakes, often putting himself out of position. And Bradley points out that when Teo disengages or resets, his defense falters, leaving him vulnerable. Standing upright or mismanaging mid-range opportunities creates openings that Shakur can exploit. Bradley emphasizes that Shakur doesn't need to run from Teo. He can stay composed, observe the attacks, and respond effectively. Teo relies on rapid jabs to close the distance and create openings for his right hand. He flicks jabs to gauge reactions and looks to sneak punches upstairs while attacking downstairs.
5-pound gap, it didn't matter as much as you thought. But then again, Teo saying it didn't matter to him either. That can be the case. Teo could come in and not surprise Shakur maybe, but surprise a lot of the viewing audience with his boxing ability and take it to Shakur.
First 6 rounds, he didn't punch.
Because I didn't let him.
You didn't let him punch?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I want to see this magic. Must be magic then, man.
Why have you been waiting for this moment?
A lot of people ain't give us the opportunity to show how great we is. A lot of the fighters, I want to say, either they ducked or found a business way not to get in front of me. And I feel like with him, he kind of gave me the opportunity of a lifetime now. Now it's like, okay, you build your career up all this time. Oh, I want to fight this guy. I want to fight this guy. I want to fight this guy. And then the moment comes and it's like, damn, it's here. Like, it kind of like turn you up.